Doug Simmons, before this match, told Mr. Television and his respective security, "I don't need you." And he waved goodbye to them. And Doug Simmons said he's got one beatdown left in him, and he's going to deliver it to Jordan Kross here tonight. Top-level coach against one of his top-level students and top-level players. Doug Simmons, Jordan Kross one more time. You know, this is something that's been building for months in Fusion Wrestling. You remember it was Doug Simmons who cost Jordan Kross a match against Mr. Kate. Kross asked for a match with Doug Simmons right away. He won with a springboard stunner, but Doug Simmons said it was a fluke, and they have not had a chance to wrestle one another since. And the clothesline has caused Kross to collapse right there. A lot of talk on social media leading up to this match. Doug Simmons making mention to the fact that he might actually have to leave the sport forever, as after this match he does intend to have some reconstructive surgery of some sort, and that might take him out of the formula for a while, but he knows that himself and Jordan Kross have to settle the score. The last match of Fusion Wrestling for the year, it's about to happen. High vertical delayed suplexing, Kross rolled his body out of that pinning attempt. Kross has had a lot of high-profile matches as of late, and things are very personal here. As a matter of fact, if it wasn't for Doug Simmons, who he has at times referred to as Uncle Doug, there's a good chance Jordan Kross would not even be in the pro wrestling scene at all. But he has agreed to this challenge, and this is not an ordinary opponent. Jordan Kross is taking on an individual who admires and respects tremendously, despite the fact that they have professional differences. And of course, Doug Simmons in this last calendar year associating himself with Mr. Television, and a lot of great money associated with him and his decision making. So despite the personal situation between these two and the bond that they have shared in the past, there is still an unsettled score, and they're going to bring it all here in Fusion Wrestling tonight. That dropkick caused Doug Simmons to lose his balance, and he fell all the way down onto the mat. Kross, as a child, looked up to Doug Simmons. He said, "This is my dream. I'm going to make it a reality." Oh, Kross ran in and missed everything. Doug Simmons was ready. His timing was just perfect right there. And Kross might have hurt himself, maybe worse than Doug could have. Neck breaker. And, you know, after the matches he had last week, the Open Challenge Triad, he won every match. I mean, Doug went 3-0 last month. Granted, it was against a lot of preliminary opponents, but Doug Simmons, he was able to power bomb and destroy everybody. So it's kind of hard to believe that he made this decision, that this will be his last chance in his last match. Jawbreaker on the way down. Kross almost put Doug away right there. With Mr. Television not involved, we might indeed see straight up heads up who's going to win between these two, but you kind of have to have a feeling that Mr. Television is lurking around here somewhere. And this is what happened last month. A number of power bombs, and oh my, Kyle drove him on his head. And Jordan Kross might have been hurt very badly right there. The crowd instantly may have had a gasp as Kross got sent head first onto the mat. His speed and agility has been countered by this incredible, powerful offense. And for Doug Simmons, he looks to put the finishing touches on Jordan Kross right here. Look at this, yet again. Another pile driver. Enough's enough. He won't even try to pin him. What is the meaning of this? Come on, how much do you really want to hurt the top protege right here? Inside cradle! Nope, 2 count there. Kross was so close. Trying to take a page out of Doug Simmons' book. Springboard stunner. He used that in order to defeat Doug Simmons 6 months ago. And deja vu. It happens again. Jordan Kross is the winner here at Fusion Wrestling. His last chance was successful. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the Punk Rock Prince, Jordan Kross.
As a fan, a friend, and a nephew, I thank you.
A classic ending to what has been a heck of a rivalry in Fusion Wrestling. Doug Simmons has some work that needs to be done. We are under the impression he's leaving the sport for good. And Kross with the appropriate send-off for someone he respects in the highest regard.